Hello folks, Everchanger here, back for more Pokemon Liquid Crystal. I believe this is episode 30, so that's pretty awesome. Last time we got up here to the Lake of Rage, and we captured a shiny red Gyarados, which is pretty cool, and it dropped a red scale. And we also found out from a man named Lance that we need to go investigate some interesting signals originating from Mahogany Town. But before we go down to Mahogany Town and deal with that, I want to go see Mr. Pokemon because he will give us something very, very, very important in exchange for that red scale. So without further ado, I'm going to meet you at Mr. Pokemon's house right north of Cherry Grove City. Alright, I am here at Mr. Pokemon's house. Let's head on inside and give him a talk. That scale! What's that? A red Gyarados? That's rare! I want it. David, would you care to trade it? I can offer this experience share I got from Professor Oak. We absolutely want to do this. Obtain the experience share. This will get us a lot more levels much quicker because we don't have to do the little switching out strategy. Life is delightful. Always new discoveries to be made. Before we do anything else, I want to equip that onto our weakest party member, which I believe is Chincho. I say I believe because I actually haven't recorded an episode in a few days. Because I a little bit underestimated how much time college was going to take up. I don't know how I could possibly have done that since I was in like 4 college classes in high school. But yeah, once again I'm recording this only a few hours before it's set to go up, so a little bit unfortunate. I just got a lot of stuff to do. Hopefully I'll be able to find a better spot where I can record these things in pairs and then just upload them that way. And I don't know why I'm running back up here or anything. We just want to go right back to Mahogany Town and investigate the weird signals, so I'm going to meet you guys once I'm all the way back up there. Okay, I'm back. I'm going to be perfectly honest with you, I don't know why I cut there. It was only about 15 seconds, I just had to use Fly. So we want to head in this building right here, because it does seem a little bit suspicious with its shoddy offerings. So let's head right on in and see what the deal is. Dragonite! Hyper Beam! What took you, David? Just as I thought, that strange radio signal is coming from here. The stairs are right here. David, we should split up to check this place. I'll go first. You found the secret stairway. Indeed we did. Let's head right on down, and once again Repel wears off, which is always nice. This is the Rocket Hideout. What's this right here? It's a telephone. Better not use it. Yeah, we want to respect Team Rocket's privacy for using their phones or whatever. Anyway, let's see if these statues still work like they did in the original game. Indeed they do. Hey, intruder alert! And we are finally, once again, fighting Team Rocket. We have not seen Team Rocket at all since Azalea Town, which I think is one of the biggest shortcomings of Gold, Silver, and Crystal, is that Team Rocket almost never shows up. They do that one little appearance way at the beginning in the Slowpoke Well, and then they do not show up again at all until you have 6 badges. So there's this event, and then there's one event after it, and then a really tiny one after you beat the game, but then after that there's just nothing. Which is why I liked X and Y a lot, because Team Flare were literally everywhere. They were just all over the place. I just loved it, how Team Flare was just... every turn, there they were. Team Rocket just sort of vanishes for literally half the game, which I find a little bit unfortunate. Dang, I failed. Indeed. It's my turn, there's no escape. Yes, every time we step in front of one of these statues, we're going to have to fight 2 Team Rocket grunts. And each time they are exactly the same, so we're going to have to fight the same 2 grunts over and over and over. So I'll probably keep FireRed out for these guys because I can just deal them a good one-shot on pretty much all their Pokemon, which is really, really nice. Alright, FireRed gets level 39, which is super duper cool. And Chincho gains experience and gets level 23. Now that we have the experience share, leveling up is going to be a lot faster because we can get experience to 2 Pokemon at the same time without having to waste a turn doing the bait and switch strategy, which is awesome. And I'm just now realizing that I forgot to heal, so we're going to have to see how far I can get into this hideout before having to run for cover. And we got our Rattata come out, which is pretty nice. good, easy one-shot. Surf, go! And splash, you're dead. Woohoo! Haha. And Rocket Grunt was defeated. Once again, surveillance cams are in the Pokemon statues. Will keep appearing until you trip a secret switch. So we need to go find that switch pronto. But unfortunately, before we can do anything, I have a feeling we're going to have to fight a couple more statues. Or maybe not. Maybe I'm thinking wrong. Actually, I think the switch is right through there. For the interest of time, I think I'm going to actually trip it, even though there is really valuable experience to be gotten. But before we even get to that, we have to fight this guy. This was once a ninja hideout. There are traps to confound intruders like you. And this guy has the normal battle music because he is not actually a Team Rocket Grunt. He is, in fact, a scientist named Jed. Sends out Magnemite. And out comes Feraligatr, and let's see if we can nail it with another one-shot Surf. And yes, we did. Awesome. So during my regular playthroughs, I would always trip all of the statues in this place, and I would trip all of the wild Pokemon ground sensors. We haven't encountered those yet, but there's like a patch somewhere in the facility with like a bunch of random trips on the ground, and when you would step on them, a wild Pokemon would appear. I would always trip all the traps in here just to get the experience. But again, in the interest of time, I don't think I am going to be doing that. I'm just going to deactivate the statues right off the bat, and then I'll just avoid the ground traps altogether. We got a switch around here. A secret switch. Better press it. Bam. And we get the guard spec, or the guard special. I believe that, like, increases special defense or something, but don't quote me on that. Alright, so we should be able to pass in front of the statues freely. I like how the game sort of like skips a frame when you step in front of it, like it freezes a little bit. I don't know if it's just me, but I always liked how it did that in the original Crystal. Just one of those really super random things where it runs the check if you're going to be encountering the trainer in front of the statue, but then it realizes that that's been deactivated, so it just doesn't even bother tripping it. So I always thought it was funny how the game would hang for like a fraction of a second there while it's trying to program it. I do not know if it'll be noticeable in the YouTube video. It is a very, very, very slight skip. Telephone, better not use it. Yes, these are the pads I'm talking about. I am not going to be going over these because they just take forever and are completely annoying. So without further ado, let's head right on to the lower level. Are you alright? Oh, that was weird. Box glitched out a bit. Your Pokemon are hurt and tired. Here, give them some of my medicine. And they are completely healed, which is awesome. David, let's give it our best for Pokemon. Indeed we shall. I'm going to go a little bit further in here, but I think we're going to be ending off a little bit soon-ish. You rotten little pest! Rude. Alright, Rocket Grunt wants to battle. Sends out a Venonat. I'm not sure if we've actually seen a Venonat yet. I think we have like once. I'm quite surprised it's only level 20. That is extraordinarily weak for what we are experiencing with the other trainers, so a little bit random there. Alright, is this other Venonat also going to be level 20? Yeah, that's really weird. Because the other trainers up to top floor had like Pokemon in the 30s, so I don't know what's up with this guy being so weak. I wonder if the mod maker simply ported in all of the Pokemon and then adjusted their levels manually and just forgot about this guy. Entirely possible. Anything hidden over here? Nope. Unfortunate. Alright, we got one more trainer here. The door won't open. Well, duh. It has to have a password that only Team Rocket knows. Yes, that door we passed a little while ago, right in front of that other trainer, is the door into the generator room. If we can get the password to shut that down, we are going to be able to shut down this whole facility and stop the radio signals. So that's very, very important. That's definitely what we're going to be doing next. I have a beautiful way with words, I assure you all. Alright, we're confused right here. Let's see if we can beat the confusion and do a slash. Of course, Super Potion isn't helping. Come on. Yes, awesome. Can we get a KO? No, but it was close. Another slash should do it, but I have a feeling our luck won't be with us. Oh wow, it actually was. That's quite surprising to me, to be honest. Alright, Golbat goes down, we get experience on all around, and Rocket Grunt was defeated. I never thought this, but I know a lot of people always thought that Grunt was everyone's name and Rocket was their trainer class. That might be how the game programs that, though, I'm not sure. It takes 2 passwords to get into the boss's quarters. Those passwords are known only to a few Rockets. That Rocket there very graciously told me so. David, let's go get the passwords. Yes. Whoa, he's like floating around like a ghost there. What we want to do is we need to get 2 passwords to get into the boss's office, and in there we will find the master password to get into the generator room. And that's what we are going to be doing in the next episode. I don't know how long this one is, but I want to be sure I can export it and upload it and get it up on time because I'm really cutting it close, which I don't like doing, but what can you do when you got a workload like mine? But regardless, that's what we're going to be doing next time. We're going to be hunting down passwords in the Team Rocket hideout, and I will see you guys then.